introduction. You know, when you talk about pig, that is one of the largest livestock in the world, probably after poultry. And when it comes to what can make you rich very quickly, think about piggery. Pig industry is one of the livestock industry that within 2 months or 3 months that you start it, you can start reaping. Because you can decide to buy piglets. You can buy up to 10 piglets and say, okay, out of these 10 piglets, I'm going to put 5 to just fatten. On behalf of the provost, Dr. Bora, I declare this training open.
How do you look at your own business? Those are activities that are not yet, that we have to drop in our minds today, so that when we start running and we are flying, we can be on same pace. Pig farming can be enjoyable, stress-free, and also profitable if we learn the secret. Every business that we have begins with a vision. If you don't have a vision for your business, you will have problems running that business because you won't know, you won't have orientation on what to do. Interest should lead with acquaintances alongside with examples. Have people instances of who to follow and how to go about it. If not, there will be issue as you go along in such business. Don't buy your land along the roadside because each time vehicle passes, it will disturb your peace. And second, I'm talking about is marketing, even without starting the business. Do you know why? Because when you are done with the business, you need to market your product.
If you have been in poultry before, then you know that going to piggery, you won't have problem. But if you have not been to poultry before and you are in piggery business, then you need to put your head down and understand how to go about it so that you can have a profitable business. Those that are seated there, you can decide to make a turnaround in pig business by making it loud and making it big, and it is very possible. Don't come and arrest me or look for me tomorrow. Do you know what? This is the time for us to make our money. Very cool money. If the animal does not have possibility of growing, please forget about it. Sometimes when I ask someone that the animal that you want to cross, they will say 50 kilograms. How can your breeding stock be 50 kilograms? How do you now expect your offspring to look like? Look as short as I am. I must not go and marry a short man now, because our generation will become. This is the first time I had to sell a pig. That was 2 years ago. This time 2 years ago, I sold the first pig. And when the woman came, she came all the way from Delta. She refused that Kojo, this pig cannot be 104 kilograms. Madam, now lie. I said, okay, go and bring your scale. When she brought her scale, she came 2 days later. By the time she was bringing her scale, the weight has gone up again. Now it is your digital scale. Then another colleague brought his own digital scale. So the same. The woman was asking, no, they are giving this pig stone. They all of them, including the husband. The woman now spoke to her. Where did they worry you now? This animal, you don't check their neck, you don't check their head. This animal is a better animal. I bet more buy pay money. And that was the first time I realized that when you have a quality animal, you will sell it well. I'm privileged again to welcome people to the federal name feed mill. Federal College of Animal Health and Production Technology, Moor Plantation, feed mill. Now, what do we do here? We produce feed, not on commercial. It is basically for our animals. And what are the classes of animals we have? We have pig, definitely we have pig. And I know when you were coming in, you might have seen eggs. That means we have poultry. We have rabbits, we have horses, we have cattle, we have quail, and sheep and goats. Wow. So there's something very important that we need to know. We need to know our raw materials. We have energy source raw materials, and one of them that we have here is maize. And last week we were taught how to identify our products, and it was called testing quality of raw materials. And what are the things we looked out for? We're looking at the color, we're looking at whether the product is adulterated or not. Well,
I'm always on the farm.
And I
take anything I have to the farm. Open my boots, you meet all the concom and the oshe that I used to take my bait on the farm. I have the wonderful boots I wear on the farm. So I am trained to be on the farm. You can call me Appa, you can call me anything. I take all I have to the farm. You have to think of where you are siting your farm. You can't come to me now that you are planning to go into processing later. And that processing involves what is called electricity. And I will never advise you to go to that route where you can see the light. As a modern pig farmer in Nigeria, we have to decide not just to farm, but to process our produce.
We cannot underrate the importance of a pig in time of food security, because after poultry, pig happen to be the largest livestock in the world, and because of the fecundity of pigs, we know the importance that it could bridge, that gap when in time of a supply of animal protein. So that's why we find it imperative that we should encourage people that are interested in farming to go into piggery.
The main goal of running trainings with us is to improve the goal of Mr. President. The aim of the President diversifying our economy into agriculture, moving us away from oil and other aspects to look into agriculture, farming, and to also boost the income of the country at large.
Because most of the people that rear their pigs anyhow, you discover that the turnover at the end of the day is not impressive. But by the time you do it the proper way, you have a large turnout of returns. And everything we do is about returns. And you'll be able to fend for yourself, you'll be able to take care of your family, you'll be able to provide food security, and the protein level of average Nigerian, you'll be able to increase it. You will become part of the people who are making Nigerians not to go hungry. And that is just
You see, in pig, for example, it has so many add-ons that you can sell. It's very, very lucrative if you stand by the rules, feed them well, and your hygiene is topmost. Where you are housing them is okay. It's very, very profitable. And
knowledge is priceless and it's continuous. For me, this meeting, this lecture has been very wonderful. I've learned quite a new thing, especially about how to run a pig business as a real business and as a profitable business. So it's worth all the while. Every moment I've spent here, apart from the money, is really worthwhile.